Good day, my beautiful people, and welcome in. It's your girl Kia Renee. So, listen, today we are going to be talking about as to why most Americans are struggling. And I got an article for you guys, so you might as well go ahead and buckle up your seatbelts and get ready for the ride. And I'm only going to read a little bit to you. This was by CNBC, and it was printed July 9th, 2024 at 1:46 p.m. So basically, it's saying more Americans are struggling even as inflation cools, even though I don't think inflation is cooling down. The prices are still high everywhere you go, regardless of whatever surveys they may take. Now it says inflation is slowing down, but prices are still high, and that has put many Americans under financial stress. Of course it would, because if inflation is rising at a consistent rate, but no one is getting a pay raise in their paycheck at a consistent rate, of course people would fall behind, right? I mean, it only makes sense. And then it says, as consumers lean on their credit cards. Remember when I said that a third of your income is gone for a third of the year, right? Which is due to taxes. Now you have to supplement what you lost with the credit card. It says, as consumers lean on their credit cards, more borrowers are also falling behind on their payments. This right here, you guys, I'm not making this up. This is in the article, CNBC article, Personal Finance. This is where we kind of get trapped, because if we're already struggling to keep up with the cost of living, with our residual bills, our expenses, and now we're having to lean on credit card, which is causing debt. Debt eats up at your wealth. We also call it the family curse, because once you get in debt, sometimes it can be very difficult to get out of there. And because of the debt, your credit is shot and you have higher interest rates. But anyway, the fact that people are having to lean on their credit cards, more people leaning on their credit cards. And in the article I read yesterday, people are borrowing more money just to stay afloat. I think it was $5.06 trillion within the last month. That is saying something, you guys. We either have to have better jobs that's paying more money, which I don't think I'll see that happening anytime soon. Inflation is going to have to completely come down. I don't see that happening anytime soon. And even though they're saying that inflation is cooling off, like it says in the article, prices are still high. And employers are not going to pay you more money just to keep up with inflation. This is why I say you have to have a place to put your money that's going to help you outpace inflation, whether it's having a DCA, which is a diversified cash flow account, or life insurance, or a PRA, a private reserve account, somewhere where that money is going to gain compound interest. Having assets that's going to help bring more income into your household, and you're having your money work for you instead of you working for the money. These are the things we have to start educating ourselves on, because it's super, super important, you guys, to help us get out of the rat race. Now, right here, I think this is right. It says total credit card debt in the U.S. from Q1 2018 to Q1 2024. Right now, we are at $1.12 trillion in credit card debt today, you guys. Today. Here's the thing. We have solutions to help people get out of this trap. You just have to surround yourself with the right people. You have to educate yourself, because when I tell you, when taxes is taking a third of your income, and because of that, you're leaning on credit cards, which is now at $1 trillion debt, but it's causing each individual to go in debt because they're falling behind on those payments. Now it's affecting their credit. You see where I'm going with this? And it just seems like you're stuck because you're having to do the same thing. You have to you have to start surrounding yourself around the right people. There's people like myself who are helping educate the masses as to how to do this by using strategies, not using lotions and potions and things like that. And I know some people are, hustle, however you have to hustle, but hustle smart. And if you're working a job, just know that job, apparently, from what the reports are saying, almost every report that I've read this week, is not enough. There was a video that I posted of a nurse who was crying on social media, talking about how her and her husband are both, working citizens. They're bringing in income, but it's not enough. You guys, you have to start educating yourself on the rules of the wealthy, and you have to educate yourself in the rules of this money game. You have to realize that just working a job, and there's nothing wrong with working a job, that can't be your only source. Actually, in this book that I'm rereading, and I got it from a good friend of mine, it's the second edition, The Foundation of Success, and I got it from a good friend of mine named Sheena Horton. And I've had this since 2019, but I'm going to read just a little bit out of this, right? On page 35, it says, counting on your employer for a consistent income provides a false sense of security. Although you may feel safer and more comfortable working for a boss rather than being in business for yourself, any day you could receive very bad news. For example, what if your company goes out of business? Or what if you're laid off due to weak economy? So in reality, any feeling of safety or comfort is not comfortable at all. And that's in this book, you guys. You have to start reading. You have to start educating yourself. This is The Foundation of Success. This is the second edition. I thought I had the first edition, but I guess it got lost somewhere when we moved, but that's okay. But, we can't be satisfied with linear income to pay residual bills. Okay. So I hope that this type of information is helping you guys. You're taking notes and you're able to start educating yourselves and learning how to pivot in this money game, because you want to start your own business. You want to have a business. You want to own a business, even if you're working a job, because what will happen is the government will give you incentives that's going to be like, hey, your bills, we can go ahead and lower those for you since you have a home-based business. Oh, you have a home-based business? Let's lower those taxes. That's hitting you up so hard and taking a third of your income. Oh, you have a home-based business? Let's help you with that debt, which is also taking a third of your income. So now your credit can be in good standing. And, you really want to take the time to surround yourself around the right people, which is why I am so grateful for my mentor, Mr. Brian and Bean, who founded the Extra Digit Movement. And I'm telling you, the leadership and the upliftment of these group of people is just astounding. It's just absolutely amazing. So far, I have been climbing the ladder, okay, and getting my finances in order. And it feels so good to finally see a change. So you guys, if you really want to take control of your life and your financial future, let me know in the comment section or DM me. I can get you to the right people. I'm not the expert. I'm just sharing with you information that I've learned, and it's been helping me and so many more people in the most amazing ways. So until next time, you guys, till next video, you guys take care. Have a good day.